guys, today is Monday, March 1st, and today for your warm-up, we're gonna have 2 rounds. We're gonna start with 10 plank get-ups. So for these, you're gonna start in a low plank, keeping the body straight. You're gonna transition up to a high plank and back down to a low plank 10 times. Trying to keep the body straight the whole time. After that, we're gonna do 6 side plank reach-throughs. So we're going to do 6 per side. So we're gonna be in the tall plank right here, reaching through as far as we can, trying to thread the knee, and reaching up towards the sky. After the side plank reach-throughs, we're gonna move into 10 frog jumps. So this is just the middle part of that burpee. We're gonna start in a high plank, and we're just gonna jump our feet right up outside our hands, and then back. Do that 10 times. And then after that, with an odd object, I have my protein. It's gonna be fairly light because we're going to be strict pressing this with a single arm. We're gonna do 6 per side. So for this, we're gonna keep everything tight, squeeze our belly button, flex all of our muscles, and just try to press this straight up above our head 6 times. We don't wanna get it out here. We wanna make sure it stays directly over our head. When we come down, we're in that good front rack position with our lats flared out. Press it straight up. All right guys, after our 2 rounds of warm up, we're gonna move into our core, and we're gonna do 3 rounds rotating through a series of different planks. First one is going to be a 1-minute plank. This can be on your forearms or up in a tall plank. So for this, right here, squeezing the belly button, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the quads, holding this position for 1 minute. If you wanna do a tall plank, the exact same thing, just up on your hands, either way. After that, we're gonna rest for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna do the exact same thing, except we're gonna cut it down to a 30-second plank. After that, we're gonna rest for 15 seconds, and then we're going to do a 30-second side plank per side. So you'll just rest 15 seconds between each side plank. It can be up here, staggering your feet just to make sure that you maintain a good base, and then shooting your hip towards the sky, or it could be right here, again, staggering the feet, and then pulling the hip up towards the sky, either way. And then you'll rest 2 minutes between each round of that. After our 3 rounds of core, we're gonna move into our Metcon. The rep scheme for this is gonna be 10, 8, 6, 4, and 2. So we're gonna do 10 reps of each movement, and then we'll move to 8 reps, then we'll move to 6 reps, all the way down to 2, and then you will just set your timer and let it go. Make sure you're keeping track of it, that way we can log our score at the end. So, first movement is going to be burpees. So for these, we'll hop back and the chest touches the ground, and then we incorporate that frog jump on the way up and jump at the top. Next movement is going to be a bent over row, and we're gonna do this 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 per arm. So it's going to be that amount of reps per each arm. You can use the wall as a rest, you can use a chair as a rest, or you can even use your knee as a rest. Our chest is going to be flat and pointing towards the ground, and we're gonna pull this back up into our pocket. Just like that, squeezing the shoulder blade at the back for each arm. And then after that, we're gonna keep that odd object, or you can use, if you wanna make it a little heavier, whatever you wanna do. We're going to use our odd object for clean and jerks. So that's our last movement. So for the clean, we're gonna pop it up, get that triple extension with our hips, and then get under it and catch it. And then for the jerk, we're gonna dip, drive, and dip back under. Here's what it looks like from the side. Whenever I set up, my back is flat, my hamstrings are loaded, and I'm gonna come up, drop underneath it, and then punch underneath it. All right, so burpees, bent over rows for each arm, and then clean and jerks for each arm. We're going to do 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 on those bent over rows and clean and jerks on each arm. All right, make sure you guys log your scores. It will be 4 times today, so just keep track of that. Good luck.